like a lot of man wouldn't have the perseverance without Giggs as well. Because Giggs was one of the first people that we saw on the main stage go through it with Feds. Like he was going through it and everyone saw it. And it's like, if people hadn't seen, if we didn't have Giggs today, people wouldn't think, okay, gotta keep going, because that's the light of the tunnel you get.
That is a UK classic. No one can deny that. If you deny that, you're a liar. Like that's just how it goes. Like. Wait. Hey, let me say one thing. Go on.
How dare you, bro? Even those two alone, yeah.
I was telling him earlier, that song sounded like the hood. Like there's no song that sounds like that song has that energy in it. Like it's different. Of course. 100%.
When Giggs was at his best, the right to agree, let's disagree. Like, for example, wait, let's start with you.
I feel like the standard music has risen since
because he knocked down the walls.
What's that? I mean, technology's got better. We've got logic now.
Okay, I heard that. But wait, you have to understand it. Everything you're saying right now is relative to the time period, isn't it?
As a scene, the UK industry, like even yesterday, you saw my tweet the other day about the top 6 trending on YouTube were all UK rap. So as a scene, we've progressed. But as in,
100%.
In terms of the actual rap, there's a lot of bullshit out there.
You see what I think it is? You see what you might be clouded with, yeah? You see there's this metaphor, yeah? It's like when it rains and like the water rises, everything raises, everything comes up with it, even the rubbish. So it's like we just have a bigger scene that there's more rain, so the levels are higher.
I'm not built on nostalgia. I appreciate the early 2010s UK rap a lot in it, like the F64s and the freestyles we heard. However, like I feel like when Giggs was in his prime, it was really only him holding up the UK rap scene. No, wait.
Cole was out there holding it.
I feel like he was the most prominent and he was the one doing the most for the UK rap scene. However, yeah, I feel like this is the same discussion as when people say 90s rap is better than what we hear today. Because people say that 90s rap is better than, but I feel like people are more built on nostalgia and lyricism and authenticness than creativity and whatnot. Then that's what we've got today. We've got more creativity than we had back then. And I feel like there was a lot of trash rappers in the early 2010s as well. Like, let's be real, let's be real. There'll be times where we will click on the F64 back in the day and we'll think, this guy's shit. You know what I'm saying?
When
so there was
what
trash
season?
everywhere.
Season 1, no.
Can I say something? You're right, there was bare trash rappers, but if they were trash, no one listened to them unless they had credentials on the road. And I like someone that can tell a story and they're not lying. Do you get it? But today you've got a lot of liars, a lot of people.
Social media.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like that was the golden. I feel like that was the golden age of UK rap. But because it was the golden age, you can't be stuck on it.
Do you know
what I'm trying to say?
But I feel like today, there's so many people that sound alike or make the different types of music. I feel like back then you would go to Skepta for this. You go to Giggs for that. You know your K-Coats and all of that. You go to them for that. You go to different people for different things. Now it's just, everyone's just in the circle and like we're just shuffling just like a little bit around.
KMT, you know the Drake featuring Giggs song is the best UK, US, or North American collaboration still to this day.
You know what? I'm in the middle of the agree. That me as well. I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in the middle. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I see it in two sides. Yeah. In the UK, we're seeing Raw, Drake, and Drake put him on even when he was doing the world tour, etc. Cool. But if you want to disagree, the Americans wasn't taking him in. The Americans was insulting him, thinking, "Raw, why is he talking like this?" But at the same time, it's still crossed over to the pond. It's still done numbers. People were thinking, oh, who is this Giggs guy? And more time, he expanded to like ASAP Rocky and all of them, man. Do you get it? But at the same time, when we talk about America and UK crossover, we still mention that track.
Okay, sonically, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Praise the Lord is first and KMT second, didn't it?
Exactly.
But yeah, Giggs was screaming from day how he wanted to like jump on Americans, like he fucked with Americans before, like around 2011, yeah. And like, I feel like Drake is the biggest co-sign you can get these days. 100%. And when that happened, everyone went mad. Remember, everyone went mad before we even heard the song, do you know what I mean? So that that collab alone had that big momentum, regardless of how it sounded.
I feel like KMT pops off here, like when you play it, it's a
and
banger.
Europe, maybe.
I don't know about America, innit?
New York side as well.
I don't know. I'm not there, innit? But me personally, I know 2 collabs that Giggs has done with stateside artists that are even better than KMT.
What?
The one with
B.O.B.,
Don't Go There.
Oh my days,
Wait,
my
hold
G.
again.
Hold on.
Bang.
That one, and then Giggs done another track
came up
with Casanova we just
off
spoke
the
about.
coast,
yeah.
Those two are
Yeah,
better.
they're
Okay,
sounding
quality.
better. They're definitely better.
Okay, cool.
KMT, if you want to go to a party, that will mash it up. Like if you're talking about sonically and how it
Yeah,
sounds,
better song.
these are just 2
Better
tracks.
song, but instead of impact. And
Yeah.
you know, in festivals, it goes off.
Before
Yeah,
he dropped
over
the
here.
song, before he
Over
dropped
here.
it, and everyone went mad.
No, but in
Over
America,
here.
but America as well. Even when I was watching one Drake concert in America, it went off still. That song is literally the stepping stone. And more time we're talking about UK and US crossover. We mentioned
That's the one that went the most
Can I say
crazy.
something as well? Praise the Lord bangs here and in America.
That's why I said this
100%
first.
And let me say
It's
something.
one of
Let me
the
say
best.
something that no one's even thinking. You know, Freak of the Week with Jeremiah,
Yeah.
Conan. That track.
I was thinking of Don't Waste My Time as
Yeah,
well.
Don't Waste My Time. Yeah,
Thinking
the
of
lyrics
Chris
reflect my time.
Chipmunk and Champion. Like, if we actually start getting into the, I would say,
But you see
over
with the KMT, you
KMT.
see with KMT,
KMT pops off more than
KMT,
Champion.
Giggs, you can't forget, Giggs was getting trolled online for his verse.
And the memes.
And I
alone.
feel like that even garnered more attention to the song.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, of course it will.
I feel like in real life though, people are loving KMT. In America, in the UK,
And US,
international.
thank you.
One more thing, yeah. KMT has come out at a time where Brits are getting accepted in the
Yeah,
States.
because Dave
innit?
at the time was co-signing with Drake.
You get what I'm saying?
Skepta.
Whereas Giggs, his previous track with B.O.B., that's probably one of the best UK US collabs
Yeah,
ever.
100%.
But just at the time, wasn't
100%
ready
at
for
the
it,
time
you
it
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
think.
100%.
Giggs is a lyricist. The right who reads the left and disagree. Giggs is a lyricist. The right who reads the left and disagree. Giggs is a lyricist. To the right who reads the left and disagree.
The only reason I stepped to this side, and that's why it was a small step, is because he's not like the quote-unquote technical, like rapidy. Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason.
Do you know what? Fuck it. No, I'm standing here now. I just
Yeah,
speak what I
yeah.
said.
But
No,
that's
I'm
the only
standing here.
reason that
I'm gonna tell you
That's the
why.
only reason I stood this way.
Okay, we need to understand, you know, issue, we need to understand the definition of a lyricist at the end of the day.
You
It's
know,
not just it's not technical of like the amazing metaphors, the amazing wordplay. A lyricist, if you're a good storyteller with your lyrics.
Okay.
And the thing is, Gig is definitely one of the best storytellers ever.
Is he?
And yeah,
Definitely, hands down, come on, man.
and he's the king of double entendres. Like, if you listen to his old
Rhyme
music,
scheme.
especially,
His
yeah,
rhyme
he
scheme
will
is-
tell you a bar,
See,
yeah, and it
maybe
means
for
two
me,
different things.
I listen to
all the
Giggs more
fucking
for his
time.
flows than necessarily
No, you have to
what
get
he
his
does
lyrics.
with words.
He's-
For me, lyricist is like, when I listen to Giggs, I feel him.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, they say the Biggie versus Tupac thing.
Yeah.
Like, Biggie gets the
better
lyricist thing, and I think he's more of a Tupac, which is why I sway to this side.
But it's still, but
Yeah.
Tupac's still a lyricist in the sense of the way he flows, the way he pronounces words, the way he structure his rhyme schemes. Like,
I almost think of
everyone-
it-
hence
it'd be
the
quote,
enemies,
unquote,
we
more
laugh
of a-
about it then, but back in the day, listen, it was definitely good.
For me,
rhyme,
before I
you know
let you
what I mean?
go, before I let you go, it's just one sentence. I think I would put Giggs more as a quote-unquote artist than lyricist.
He was more of a lyricist before he went jail.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it based on more of his previous
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
And because even though it's not really the current work right now, I still listen to that.
Yeah.
And I still hear the same lyrics.
Yeah.
And I can't say he's not a lyricist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like he's focused more on his flow.
Yeah.
But as in, I say there's less lyrics in it, if I'm being honest. So I hear what you're saying with the flow thing, but I cannot step there because if I hear, bruv, I don't
You
even
see
talk
what
about
it is?
lyrics.
You know what it is? You know the thing
Wait,
is,
let me say
Giggs
one
is-
thing.
Giggs is saying stuff,
quote,
yeah, but
mad
I'm not sure if that
quotable.
necessarily makes him a lyricist.
Like a lot of the time when people think of lyricists, they think it should be some lyrical.
Dave
that-
Brett.
Like they think it should be some like lyrical, miracle, spiritual, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
rhyming
yeah.
different words. But Giggsy, I feel like he's a lyricist in a sense that he's the streets lyricist. There's some some shit that we might not even understand because we're not, get me, we ain't gang members or whatnot or being in the trap 24s. But he's saying certain things that them man can understand. And they're thinking, yo, he's a, like,
Yeah.
You know what, man?
No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'm there like, nah, like, I don't even
till
get
this
it,
day,
but-
when I listen to songs, I was listening to Gigs when I was like 12, 13, 14, right? Well, I'm 27 now. When I listen to stuff now, because I understand the track, I don't have to be in it, but now I understand it because I'm older. I'm hearing shit that he said. I'm like, oh my god, he used that word and that word to make that. It's mind blowing.
See, with Giggs' new music now, you might not think there's lyrics in it, but you'll clock it.
You know, clock it later.
Bro, he
It's
says stuff,
very
you won't
simple.
clock it until next week. You know what I'm saying? So you won't think it's lyrics, but there's lyrics there.
The thing is, I don't think of music as just like a UK umbrella. So when I hear lyricist, I say, can I put Giggs next to Kendrick? And
Fair enough.
But that's the reason I'm sitting over here.
I think there's tears to it though.
Walking in the Park is the best debut rap album the UK has seen.
Debut. You said debut. You said debut. You said debut. You said debut.
That's hard, man. That's a hard one.
That's a hard one still.
Nah, I wouldn't even say that.
There's no middle ground. You've got to move to the left and right. Walking in the Park is the best UK rap debut we have seen. What, like this?
It's the hardest,
It's my
but it
favourite.
busts the door for J Hus Common Sense.
But there's other better albums, debut albums though.
Someone has to name me better ones because I stepped here because it's my
that's
personal
what I was
favourite.
thinking about.
And then because I couldn't think of one off the top of my head that was so obviously clear, I stepped here.
Walk in the Park was the first album that I think went mainstream, even though like the mainstream didn't take it in until like his other like his albums afterwards.
Yeah.
It was the first one where this guy is talking what he wants to say. He's doing what he wants to do. No one can tell him nothing.
100%.
And that plugged in a lot of people, and it showed record labels that man from the hood can speak how they want to do and
make
still
money.
make music.
So
that-
whose album?
that-
Who
out there.
put an album out? That's better.
But I'm saying, with the times, music has progressed to different sounds. Like now we've got Afrowave, and with that being said,
I don't feel all the
now you've
way
got J
across.
Hus, Common Sense. I don't think anyone can tell me 5 albums. Yeah, that was his first album.
Kano's album, Dizzy Rascal's album. No, let's talk about debut albums. We're talking about overall. He didn't give us a timeline. Debut albums. He didn't give us a timeline. You can't say it's one of the best. Listen. Look. No, Kano. There's Kano. There's Dizzy. Boy in the Corner. There's Hus. Common Sense. There's a range of debut albums. We can appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? It's like our Nas is an Illmatic. Do you know what I mean? We understand it. But really and truly now, there's better debut albums, production. All. You know what?
Today, or
That's his kids though. All of them are his kids.
Think about all the players. All of them.
Maybe like, when was I in year 7?
I said, when was I in year 7?
Maybe like 10 or 13 years ago, I'll be like, yeah, Giggs' flow was crazy, but then you have man like Gets that started rapping, gone away from grandma, started rapping. You've got man like Hus, you've got man like Daily, like different.
You cannot compare them, I'm sorry. Giggs is slow. Like, his flow is slow. He does a slow flow thing, and he does a slow flow thing very, very well.
It started from grime, the way they was doing their flow in it. Cool.
Yeah, one line.
Oh, do you know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Cool. The way Giggs came in, it helped to transition and evolve of what we have now. No, but the thing is, I can't discredit it because if it wasn't for Giggs, would Hus be in his room, or would all these other artists, listen, would these other artists listen to Giggs thinking, rah, I can be myself and not listen to like and carry on and evolve with the sound? No?
Let me say something, yeah? See Giggs' flow. Me personally, the new one, I don't like it. I don't like
the new one either.
Because I'm gonna catch him. Like, I don't like it, innit? I'm gonna be rolling. So I'm not gonna listen to that. So I can't say I'd always be excited for something that he drops now. His Big Bad project, I think there was only 2 tracks I liked in it. 187 and the track was Swiss Beats. I can't remember what it is. And that Swiss Beats one,
Terminator.
even because he uses old flow. That's the flow that man likes. But as in, if we're comparing it to the likes of J Hus now, Nines, who've got a more current sound, I don't think it stands with it as much.
He still has different flows today. Did you not hear PNG what was it? Hojo, did you not hear that flow?
Do you man differentiate between flow and delivery? Because I do. Because I thought the question was about delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Wait, let me say one thing.
I was basing it just on delivery.
Stand
I was saying it on just off delivery, and like when delivery, like I don't think there's anyone that I know it's like a tune of theirs. As soon as Giggs starts to track, you know it's his. So delivery, I would stay there. But if you're then putting flows, I have to agree. Some of his new flows that he's added to his back belt.
At the end of the day, yeah, he's got better different flows in it. There's this one flow, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it either, that he recently uses a lot, yeah, but he still has songs out recent, like he still uses old flow, and I like that. That old flow will never die for me.
Giggs is the father of modern UK rap. The right who agrees, the left who disagrees. Giggs is the father of modern UK rap.
As we said before,
I hadn't walked.
he actually broke down my rules for what the industry is today. Like, we haven't seen that during them times. Like as I said before, labels was actually talking to the police because the police was actually letting down. Don't sign this guy, or don't. We have to sign forms to even have a whole concert.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Giggs, would we see people that right now is drill? Would you see drill artists actually doing concerts or even doing gigs, etc. If it wasn't for Giggs? He actually had to fought his way to the top. He actually had to fought the whole police. Like 100%. He put down real doors that we see today, that we see people like artists actually going up towards death for the father.
Let's put aside the accolades, yeah. Think about the sound as well. Like from when I was in year 7, that's how I got introduced on the back on the bus, Peckham Boys playing him, yeah. Everybody was listening to grime. Everybody was so much grime heads. You know what I mean? And like there was like people like So Solid or whatever, or Endos that might have been making other music that everyone fucked with, but Giggs was making like gangster, trap, rap, like from early, and then from that everybody else jumped on UK rap, like that side of it, and then that's when drill came around 2012, 2013. So he actually started like the sounds that we're hearing today.
To add to that as well, there was like PDC, Mashtown,
PDC,
Northstar as well that were making similar music, but Giggs actually made it go kind of mainstream, and he didn't change his sound about it. So you had other artists that were making kind of poppy tunes that they felt they had to do. Do you get what I'm saying? No, there's nothing against them, but Giggs didn't do that. Giggs said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna do my thing."